I want to review this one very quickly because it's a 3 minutes and 51 seconds video, and I made a promise and I'm a man of my word. So I want to react to this. Okay, so this is God Logic Apologetics. You know already that I have stood with this brother in Christ against the nonsense from Muhammad Hijab's attacks against him, against his family, the copyright strikes. I mean, if you've seen my videos about it, you know where I stand when it comes to this. Well, apparently, as we read here, Muhammad Hijab is suing me. So we're going to watch this 3 minutes, and then I'm going to share the link to his GoFundMe because I believe his crowdfunding is legal defense, and I support him. I support you, God Logic. I've got your back as much as I can. And in fact, I made a post about it. For some reasons, X won't cooperate today with me. Anyways, I made a post. I'll share it afterwards in editing. But I did make a post when I shared this on X, and I said, God Logic, if you do any sort of crowdfunding to support your legal defense, to resist this insane attack from the likes of Muhammad Hijab, you say the word and I will spam it on every platform where I've got presence in. So today, we're putting this on Rumble, we're putting it on Twitch, and we're putting it on YouTube, and I'm putting it in chat, and I'm going to react to this very quickly. Let's have a look.
We're going to court.
It's God. It's God, not you. It's God, not you.
You thought we forgot. You hoped that we forgot. You hoped that the drama and the infighting would make this moment blow over. That we would have other things to focus on.
Right.
That your embarrassment would just blow like an old leaf in the wind, and the next season just comes along. Well, psych, you're wrong. You ain't going nowhere. And ain't none of us forget.
Let's go. Based.
Ladies and gentlemen, in order to keep the video suppressed as long as he could, Muhammad Hijab has come up with some kind of court order to
Scumbag.
keep the video down, and we would have to go to court, and I would have to win the case in order for the video to go back up.
Unbelievable. What a snake. Someone in chat is saying, I hope ICE doesn't notice Metatron's accent. ICE has no problems with me, bro. I'm becoming an American citizen next month. I pay my taxes. I support and respect this country. I have no fear of ICE whatsoever. This narrative that you try to make and invent, you're a clown. Now let me focus on God Logic, because I'm interested in this. Let's go.
Boy, he does not want this video up on the channel. He
True.
knows it.
Yep.
He knows what this was doing.
True.
Guys, with the video down for the last 2 weeks that it's been down, our channel has exploded since the destruction of Muhammad Hijab, his absolute embarrassment. And thanks to you, my guy, you are the one who blew this out of proportion.
I love it. The more you try to suppress something in the internet, the more it explodes. Like, everybody knows this, by the way. So this guy is an idiot. I'm talking about Muhammad Hijab, of course. Muhammad Hijab is an imbecile. You're an idiot. If you thought you could use your tactics unfairly, not that you care, to suppress information online, what? Like, everybody knows that the more you want to restrict something, the more it's going to... Yeah, it's the Streisand effect. Thank you, chat. It's the Streisand... If chat knows, it's like more cognitively capable than you, Muhammad Hijab, because you know nothing, Jon Snow. Nothing. Everybody knows this. I've got people who are like 70-year-old in this chat. They know the internet more than you. What an absolute clown. What a clown.
You made this so much worse than it could have been.
Yes.
But now we're going to court, and it's going to be a fun time. See, this is going to be an example, ladies and gentlemen.
I honestly don't think it's going to be a fun time. And in fact, I feel bad for him. I mean, I'm glad that he's like standing strong. It's not going to be a fun time. He'll win. And again, I hope that not only his crowdfunding exceeds his needs, we'll open it, we'll check it and all of that, but I hope he makes a monumental profit. I hope that he gets so much money that it's going to be generational. That's what I hope. Seriously, we got the $100 chat today. You know what to do. W in chat for Justin. W in chat for Justin. Hold on a second. We need a special effect for this one. That's what we do. Check this out. We got these special effects for the $100 chat. That's extremely generous of you. Congrats on your citizenship. Thank you. This is what America is all about. True. Legal migration of quality candidates who love America and want to contribute. That's me, my friend. God Logic's GoFundMe reached goal within a couple of hours. He paused it now, so not to ask for more than he needs. Man, what a man of integrity. So much to respect. Personally, I don't think you should have paused it though, because I mean, if people have the desire to donate, why not? But I understand the sentiment. So good man, you see, good man. Well, I appreciate that, and I hope that then my mention on X contributed a little bit, if the GoFundMe is already suspended. But of course, goes without say, I want to say it to God Logic. I don't know his name. I apologize for that. But if this happens again, just tell me. Just text me a message, bro. We'll do it all over again. Not a problem. Let's go.
This is going to be an example for the Dawa guys out there, for you weird Muslims out there who try to use this trend to copyright the Christians and put out these false copyright claims and do these fake accounts and coward behind fake accounts.
Yep.
This is going to be an example. You guys will no longer be getting away with these false copyright claims.
Yeah.
We're going to get you. Let it be known. Muhammad Hijab, this is long from over. You are just prolonging the inevitable. And so, just for an example of a little small victory, we have our highlight video back up. Muhammad Hijab didn't just strike the main discussion that we had. He also copyright struck the highlight video that we made.
That is, I didn't even know this. That's insane. You know, 3 strikes can delete a channel. And God Logic, I mean, this is his work. This is how he pays for the food for his family, for his wife, for the roof over their heads. I wouldn't do this to my worst enemy. What a piece of trash, I swear. I'm so glad that things are going so well. I really am.
Of his blunders and us just absolutely roasting him and destroying him and embarrassing him for 12 minutes straight. You guys can go ahead and click this and watch this.
Totally.
The link is down in the description below. Make sure you guys interact with that video, get the engagement back going, because he shot that video down when it was also doing well. You can't stop us. If you want to help out and join the battle against Muhammad Hijab so that we can absolutely destroy him and humiliate him for the sake of
I'm here.
Christ, we have started a GoFundMe account. And so if you would like to donate to the cause, you're able to donate through the GoFundMe, which is going to be pinned in the description and in the comment section below. Let's get this guy. Let's make him an example that, one, you cannot falsely copyright strike creators.
You know, all of this is fantastic, but in order to make him an example fully, YouTube needs to get involved. Do you agree? It's not enough. YouTube needs to get involved. You can't just copyright strike people because you don't like what they say. Like, it's not acceptable. His channel should get a strike. Permanent. That's the reality. Per false strike. Do you think that's fair? Do you think that is a fair repercussion for people who copyright strike in order to silence creators and laugh like maniacs?
Especially Christian creators, and get away with it. And two, we fight.
Yeah.
And we fight together.
True.
Let's get them.
Not to mention, that is a characteristic of Christians. Christians doesn't mean hippie 2.0. Christians hate evil. Christians fight against evil. Christians are supposed to be righteous. I have seen Christians that are not righteous. Call them out. Call out your own if they do actually spread unjustified hatred. But this idea that we are supposed to be like, oh, I don't know, I'm kind of nice. That's it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And this man is showing it. And I appreciate that. Absolutely. There was something that he said, and I thought, well, let me check. Let me see if it's true. Not that I'm saying the chat is not correct, but I do want to make sure. Donate here. Let me see if it's true that the GoFundMe has stopped. So he got $58,000. That's glorious. And I love that he put the face of the guy crying. That is a nice touch. $58,234. I believe I don't see the donate now, so he did donation paused. Brother, if you watch this, resume it. I mean it. I know you're being like a man of integrity, and I respect that. I do. I know that you're trying to be honest. So my suggestion to you, God Logic, is this. Because you don't know when you're going to need this money. And creating a fund against other attacks is not a bad idea. So my suggestion is, make a second, change the description, say thank you, we reached the goal. So any further donation, you can say this on a video, any further donation is not going to used for the defense, legal defense, because we have already reached it. It will become a direct donation of support for me, my family, and everything we're going to have to deal with. When if he needs to go and talk to a lawyer and he can't work for a couple of days, the money can help with that. Okay? Because I think as long as you're honest about it, I did the same when I crowdfunded the money for my mom's cancer, and I will be eternally grateful to every single one of you who helped us out. When we did that, I was very clear. I said, we want to reach this amount, and this amount will be used to try and provide the best possible time to my mother in all of its reasons. Like, it can be for private care, it can be to hire help, to pay for anything, any expense, to put her in a situation where she doesn't even have to worry financially. But I also said that if we go above that amount, which we did, then part of that money will be used to support my dad. And every single month, I send my dad his rent, and I send him money to pay bills, so that due to the fact that he had to go through the loss of his person, at least he doesn't have to worry about the bills. It's okay, I'll take care of it. After that, I said, if we still make even more donation, and I gave exact numbers, then I said anything after that will be used to reimburse me and my wife, because I had to take planes and buy the ticket the day before, and I had to spend like $6,000, $5,000, and I had to do it multiple times. So, and then personal experiences, loss of job. I had to reduce the amount of videos, which meant making less on AdSense. And so I said, due to the fact that I have a mortgage, if we get anything else, I use it for personal expense. I said it very clearly. And so as long as you're clear with your donations, then if people out of their own volition and kindness of their heart say, I want to support this man. I've seen Andrew Wilson gifting $1,000. I've seen it, and when I say it. Andrew Wilson from The Crucible donated $1,000. So of these 58,234, $1,000 were directly from the Wilsons. I think that's wonderful. And if someone wants to do it, as long as they know clearly what they're donating to, they want to do it, great. Thank you. It's always good, guys, because you never know. What if he gets a master? That's why I always accept happily donations from you guys and super chats and memberships, because you never know. What if they demonetize me? Everything is on a thin thread for us here. And so any support helps. At the end of the day, from a Christian perspective, 7 years of abundance, you want to save and prepare for 7 years of, difficulty, whatever you want to call it. And that's how it is, as long as you're clear. But thank you, God Logics. We really appreciate you, and thank you very much.